Hello my beautiful badgers, Messi Coder back again with another asset store review. This time it is JustCreate's low poly asset bundle available on the Unity asset store, and it's insane because you normally would pay $240 for all of these wonderful packs from the Unity asset store, but you're getting this entire bundle for normally $80. That's right, $240 down to $80 in itself would be a massive saving for nearly 6,000 prefabs. But actually, it's a 50% sale at the moment. So you're getting $240 worth of assets for $40. Do the maths. Yes, it's a $200 saving. Wow, it's an insane amount of models that we're getting in this pack. I was a little bit skeptical. How good is it going to be? What can we make? Can we just create our game with these assets? And see what I did there? Well, sit back, enjoy to watch this video to find out. As I mentioned in the intro, there's a load of packs in this bundle. So much that you could then individually go to each one of these and you get it for free. That's right. So once you've got this bundle, you can go to each individual one of these and get them. And then you could just say, I just want the tropical city, for example. And you could put the tropical city in your game. I myself stick with the entire bundle because there's so much that's mix and matchable from the different packs in this bundle. They work really well together and they actually benefit from each other from being in the same project. You can then have more interiors, more nature. It's great. I love it. I don't want to spoil it for you. Let's sit and go through this really long review because it's going to be a very long review. When you import in this bundle pack, you get a folder and each folder has got a Unity package file. Once you import that, then you're greeted with a HDRP package file, a lightweight render pipeline, and a URP, universal render pipeline. So you've got loads. Which versions do you want to use? I'm using built-in at the moment, so I'm going to pause this video and import in the rest of these packs, and then I'll see you in a minute. First thing I want to say, it will take me an hour to go through and review every one of these packs that is inside this bundle. I know that because I've gone through each one of these and it's an hour to go through them all. One thing I've noticed is the low poly city must have been like one of the first packs they did for a city because of some nuances that are unique to this one. So for example, the signage on these buildings here are stuck on. You do have versions of the same buildings, like over here. This building is pretty much this building, and then you just throw on these chairs and these plants, and then you get a cafe. But again, the signage is there, glued on, and the doors, if we have a look, are closed, solid, and you can't go inside. We do have interiors in this bundle, so don't worry. Like this one here, boom, or here, solid. So that in mind, I was like, oh, okay, this is the solid building pack and the other ones are the interiors. Well, we're going to have a look at, show you some of the other more later city packs that they've made, the Megapolis and the tropical one as well. If I have a look here, none of these fire escape staircases can be removed, and we've got different, see here the different textures of this building style, and we've got this building styles over here and these building styles here, and this one here with slight indentation coming out. Nice variation of different buildings. One thing that I love about these packs is that we get a basketball court and a football pitch, a little for a common park play that I haven't seen in many other packs. It's one of those features that kind of gets missed. Nice collection of just parks and rubbish and rubbish cans, so you can fill out your city. And vehicles, the wheels on the vehicles go round and round, but the rest of the vehicle doesn't move, so you can't expect to go inside. But importantly, the wheels do move, so that's an important feature to have. And your classic road layout that you need to have. And down here you've got your pizzeria, your supermarket, auto station, gas station, and you've got a power plant or a factory. I don't know why it needs to say factory on here. A police station. You've got the hospital over here, your donut shop, and whatnot, and a hotel with the again with the signage stuck on. And that kind of made me go, oh, grumble, 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 because the signage is stuck on. Well, do not worry, because if we pop over to, before we get into the other ones, if we pop over to the office, where is it? Tropical City, blah, blah, Megapolis, here it is. So if we go to the Megapolis overview, you will notice very similar some of these buildings. However, the difference being is that now they've got a little bit more detail to them as well. See the little work that goes on here? Far more buildings. I mean, look, far more buildings in this pack than we got in the other one. Skyscrapers here. We've got, these are the buildings. So buildings here, solids, and these are the interactive ones. And if I go over here, you can see bomb, solid, object, bomb, solid, object. And if I go over to here, I go bomb, door, I can open, and I can go inside. Dun, dun, dun. So if you're wanting to save on the poly counts, then you go for the just for the single blocks, and here you've got the interactive ones. Lovely. I'm loving that. Also, you'll notice that the signage is not stuck on. Yes, that's correct. The signage is separate. Here we've got all the signage laid out, which is what I was grumbling about in the first pack. You don't have to grumble anymore because it's all done for you. And look at all these lovely little prefabs here to flesh out. And again, more of the road pieces that you've got, including tunnels, if you want to add tunnels. And down here, even more vehicles that you had before, including trains and planes and automobiles, and also hot air balloons. Some parkage you want to have. Now you would have noticed that throughout these packs, you might notice that some of these natures and other models might get reused, and it's just the textures that are being changed, and some are slight variations. A little bit of a grumble, I would say, in that regard. I would like to see more variation rather than the same ones. If I type in here burgers, change this to be oops, no, not that view, change this to be prefab only, we can see that the Tropical City has this burger building, the Megapolis has the same burger building, slight difference in the colors, and the original burger from the Low Sod City is this one, which is a different one. So you see how the original one was a different, but these two packs have pretty much the same mesh. I would like there to be a different mesh. And it looks like JustCreate agreed too, because after chatting with them, they've said they will do an update in just 2 weeks, adding more unique buildings. So buy it now while it's on a 50% sale, and in 2 weeks you'll get even more unique buildings in these packs. I mean, who can argue with that? And that's the amazing support that you're getting from JustCreate with this huge bundle pack. How interactable is this massive? Oh, okay, it's the downstairs. So you can come into the downstairs, and then if I was you, I would teleport into the upper floors using the interiors packs that you're getting in this massive pack that you're getting. Construction here, so 2-story, 3-story, and here we've got the parking lot for you to park your cars in. Yay! Everyone needs a parking lot, don't we? And skyscrapers, lovely jubbly. If we have a look at, because you want to, I know you want to flip demo scenes. Let's have a quick look at this demo scene. Lovely laid out Megapolis demo, so flippable. You got to contain yourself from flipping this demo scene with all of these different city packs that you're getting, the Tropical City and the Megapolis and the original low poly city one and the interiors. You can really just make yourself a huge city to make in your game, so you can have different areas of it. what I'd love is a bit more industrial, some more industrial buildings to be putting in there. That would be great. Again, notice here that we've got the basketball court here. So we've got parks areas as well in this flippable demo scene that's in this pack. Look at the lovely park. Beautiful. And they look beautiful. And I'm going to put this as the city hall or something. It could also be a museum. It could also be a bank. It could be anything you want it to be because it doesn't have the signage stuck on it. And here we've got a hotel. And if we go into the other pack, we're going to see even more versions of hotels that we can use. So let's pop into the tropical. So then we've got the 3 different types of buildings: an ice cream truck here, a hot dog truck, and the pizzeria. Let's pop into the other one. Play mode, tropical city, scenes. I'm going to go straight into the demo and then we'll do the overview. Now in the demo, you'll notice, again, entirely flippable, lovely. We've got the water coming up and down. Nice little, you go, put a little animation on there to raise it and lower it. And because of the shape of the sand here, it really does look like it's going up on the shore. Brilliant, lovely, nice little touches. You've got here the lifeguard areas that you're going to be looking. You've got a gym on the beach for the muscle beach, peoply beaching, and you've also got little canoes and speedboats on there. That's, you shouldn't be putting a fire on the beach. That is naughty. You've got a lovely little bar and these. Oh, look, a little pier here. Somebody could be fishing off there, which they are. Get the little fishing equipment ready, and you've got these lovely little little holiday. Don't go here in the winter, or you'll be horrible in the winter, but in the summer it's really nice. And again, you've got the different types of ships. You've got a little yacht there, lovely. And have we got any interiors on that? Is there any interiors? Let's have a look. Not gonna say. I'm gonna guess there isn't, because there isn't even a door. No, there doesn't. Nah, single-sided. There we go. So and then we've got the big one over here for the shipping containers you'd have in the distance to make it look nice. You know, whenever you've been on holiday, you always see these out in the distance, don't you? By the way, now we're looking at those. Are they? Oh, okay. We hope there's going to be. Let's have a look. Cargo. Is there a version of the cargo ship without? No, that's a missed opportunity. Cargo ship empty and cargo ship with full, and then individual containers. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. That is a missed opportunity. And the other thing that was a bit weird that I noticed in this pack is that we've got a lovely Ferris wheel, but the Ferris wheel, you won't believe me if I don't show it to you, the Ferris wheel can't be rotated, so it's not an interactable, and there isn't an interactable version of the Ferris wheel. But you guessed it, JustCreate will be making a new Ferris wheel in just 2 weeks that has nice spinny parts. So buy it now, and in 2 weeks you get a new interactable Ferris wheel. Thank you, JustCreate. Now we've got the first real different collection of trees. That's because we've got these tropical trees in this pack, and bushes, which is a great addition. And you'll notice different styles of hotels. Yes, different styles of hotels. We can't go inside, unfortunately, but you could just teleport inside and then use the interior packs to build out the interiors of your hotels. We do have interactable shops like we had in the other one, and we've got non-interactable versions as well. So we've got boom, non-interactable, and the other ones which are interactable. And you'll notice they are just like the same meshes as the previous pack, which again, my other gripe. So it would be nice that if in the tropical there was different versions, different mesh layouts for the pizzerias and the burger place. I'm loving these hotel apartments here, these holiday apartments. I think they are wonderful. Look at this. This is fantastic. It really is beautifully Beautiful done. I'm so much going to grab that prefab, this whole collection here, and put it into flippity flip. Oh, brilliant. Planes again. Donut shops. More hotel apartments over there. Little bar down here. Play about with. There's a sign. Everything's a sunset bar. Need to change that one. And ice cream, donuts, and hot dog vans. Yep, you know what I'm going to say, but never mind. If you bought this pack, you'd be like, oh great, got everything. But then you bought both of them, you'd be like, shops are the same. But because this bundle pack is so huge, it is a massive bundle pack. Because it is such a big bundle pack, then you forgive it. If you were just buying those 2 packs separate, you might be like, there's a bit too much repetition going on. But let's be honest, $240 worth of stuff for $80, well, it is a big bundleage going on right there. Let's pop in to some of the other demo scenes because we won't have enough time to do everything. Let's have a look at Cartoon Cube World. This is the overview. The first thing we notice when we load up this cube is that everything is separated into nice, easy to find sections, even in the demo scene. So we've got here props that we can look at. We've got a bed, the barrel that you need to have, a crate. Every pack needs a crate, and a selection of logs, even gravestones, and we've got fences parts here and signs, and we've got the lamps hanging down as well. I'd like to have an individual log. That's just me. And we've got over here, are these going to come under nature? Oh, okay, yep, even here we go. These are still included in the props. I was going to say, look, so if we turn off, these apples and oranges are still included in the props. So you've got a campfire, so you need to have a campfire. I'm going to click play to see if that's animated at all, if there's any effects on there. And then we've got the lamp, the lights hanging down from the chandelier, a pumpkin, some vegetables, so you can be planting them, your candles, books, and potions. We've got a telescope here. We've got rings, keys, jewels, money, pile of money. So that enough props really to have a very basic setup. And then we've got mushrooms, so you can have those spawned all over your land, and grass and flowers. I'd like to see a maybe more collection of flowers, but there you go. And then into, is that all we've got for including these in the nature parts, which is, so the crystals are included in the nature. Oh, let's not forget the crate here that can actually open and close as well. And we've got these parts here for if you're having some relics of the buildings, and then we've got some more stones here as well. And then that leads us over into the doors, into the house parts here. So we've got, these are the house parts if you're building your walls, and you've got your doors that can open. Oh, if I actually click on the right part, that is, beep, here we go. And pivots always in the right place, lovely as well. And then we've got these cubes here of different colors. It'd be nice to have the grass version of this with like the grass dangling down, as we've seen in some other packs that do. But they are, you know, very simple cubes here, and everything shares the same texture so that we don't have a load of performance problems. And here we got, if you wanted to have some floorboards to walk over on the bridges or anything like that, anything that you wanted to do. A couple of trees that we've already made, a couple of trees like this one, trees without any branches on, and a big nice fluffy tree over here. You know what, $10, love it. Very nice collection of cube things. I could actually do something with this. I could make something with this pack. This is the dungeon pack, and I gotta say straight away, lovely collection of prefabs in this dungeon pack, where you do have different treasure chests, and they can open and close. We've got little stones here, bit of nature, your classic mushrooms that are throughout these packs, and your lamps with lit torches as well with these. I do love this cubed particle effect going on. We've got, every pack needs to have crates and barrels, you can't be without them, and you've got your cauldrons, fireplaces. Little gripe that the wheel here can't be animated. This is a solid mesh here. Likewise, the stocks here can't be opened. But as you'd come to expect, JustCreate say, you know what, I'm going to add interactable guillotines and blacksmith's wheel and stocks in the next update, which will be, yep, in just 2 weeks' time. So even more features coming soon. If I go have a look, I love what they've done here. See there's a little square down inside here. So when you're up here and you're looking down, yeah, looks great. I love that. Different floor. Also important to see that different floors here, so you don't, everything doesn't look the same, so you don't get a tiled, very obvious tiling effect. So I love that, really do. And that repeats again with the walls here, so slight variations on the walls, some of the, so you don't get obvious tiling going on, which kinds of gets ignored on some other packs that I've seen. Different collections of beds here. Two different styles of beds of singles, so that 2 different colors of each style. And here we've got a double with, I keep forgetting the term for this bed. I call it fancy bed, but in chat, write down a comment, what type of bed is that? Different types of tables and chairs and stools, and we've got the rails here for the stairs going up. Lovely jubbly. And here they are. Here's the steps, stone steps, archways. We can have bridges going on. We've got different pillars, different collections of doors, banners, little wall. I would say use real ivy for doing your ivy, but it's nice to have some ivy thrown in so you don't have to worry about that. And a couple of trees with and without their bushes. And if we look here, we've got, see the variation? We've got at the bottom and without. And slight difference in the brick layouts and also with the windows to stop that tiling. I can hear some broken ones, different types of broken ones. Again, slight variations here, so we don't get, you go, oh look, he's got a bottom, he doesn't have a bottom. You've got the gates and the bars you could use for making a jail or something. And you got the doors, double doors here, singled. Door facing one way, door facing the other. Bear in mind these are prefabs, so not like you've got extra meshes for those. And again, this style of here with this look here, slightly different to this one here, and we've this one here, and we've got the doors facing the other way on those prefabs. Sometimes you go like, oh, it's a bit of a cheek, you know, on the cheeky little sneak there to add extra prefabs of just having doors opening the other way. But you know what? I'm gonna give it. There's 6,000 prefabs in this bundle, and sometimes you are gonna get a few cheeky prefabs in there making up the numbers. This is the dungeon. Nice collection, nice dungeon. It's in the bundle. We love it. Next one. The arena overview shows just like how small this arena pack is. But it's one of those nice little addition, the small packs, the small wins, the cheap and cheerfuls. Funny enough though, when you throw in the demo scene, you can see actually they were able to make quite a big demo scene from just a small collection of assets. So I was very impressed with that. I was indeed. Nice job. Love it. Very cheeky. Okay, the fantasy village, a little bit more substantial. If we go into the overview here, you'll notice that we've got the buildings here. Doors can be opened. You can go inside. Only gripe is that the windows aren't separated out, so we can't add a transparent effect here on the glass. And when you go inside, boom. So I would love that, have windows separated out in this. It's mainly noticeable when you've got the shutters closed and you can't even see the shutters from the inside out. Little shame on that one. Nice collection here for the marketplace. More food and vegetables, a bit of meat, different type, you know, ribs on there. Nice touch. A little wooden mug there for you to be having your ale in, with and without liquid. And we've got more nature to throw in, and when you add it with all the other packs, then you're getting more and more. And we've got logs. You need to have logs. Boat. We've got boards here, so we can have walkways, we can have a little bridge, you can have anything. And do not worry, the windmill can animate, unlike our Ferris wheel. Oops. Yes, we can animate our windmill. So if we then have a look at the bell on here, and again the bell can go dingy dingy ding ding ding. Not to worry. Good job on the church bell. If you want to make your own houses and you don't like these layouts, well, don't worry, because yes, you can make your own houses, because you've got all of the components that you need to make yourself a lovely house. If I'm looking at these though, one thing you'll notice that when you're making your own house, there aren't any cutouts for the windows. You see, I really do love this fantasy pack here in the huge bundle, and it's a shame that we don't have holes in the walls so we can place windows and have windows that we can see through, especially with those shutters. Now JustCreate are going to be doing yet another update to this pack, because they're going to be making versions of the walls with holes in so that we can place windows and see in and out of those windows when we're making our modular houses. That is fantastic, and it will really add to this beautiful pack. This fantasy village is fantastic, and we just need to be able to see in and out of our windows in these houses. So once again, if you buy this pack now, in just about 2 weeks time, you'll get the updates with even more features. Do you want to see the do you want to see the demo scene that they've made? Yeah, go on then, I'll show you very quickly, just because I love you. Look at that. Look at this demo scene. Lovely laid out little village. These poor people here, if the tide comes in, there has a heavy rain, they're going to have wet feet inside their house. Are you collecting? Are you storing wood? There you go. Store your wood in there. And I also love the fact that we get these little bits of stone here, and sometimes you've got little bits of wood. So it kind of gets missed on some other packs, I've noticed. Right, let's pop in to, and we've got to blitz through these. We really need to blitz through these demos. We do. So we'll quickly blitz through them. And off we pop. So here we've got the low poly farm. If we go to the overview of the low poly farm, boop, we can see that we get everything that you need to make a farm. Yes, we've got the different stages of growing of the different farm. When we've got lettuce, we've got pumpkins. We've got over here sunflowers. We've got corn. We've got the individuals as well. We've got them boxed up. Again, crates, barrels. You can't have enough barrels, can you? Wheelbarrows. Let's have a look at the wheels. Yes, the wheels are separated. Good. And again, we go into these buildings and wondering about the buildings. Let's have a look. Are they modular ones? No, they're all pre-made buildings. And you've got the farm equipment. And again, we've got another windmill. Different windmill than we had in the other one. Well, I don't have a windmill. And if we look at their demo scene, you see the distance there? Looks lovely. Let's have a look at their demo. So you can see. Nice change. You've got the Cinti farm, you've got the Polygon farm, and then you've got the Simple series. I like this is like a blend because it's more advanced than the Cinti Simple. It's not as detailed as the Cinti Polygon. It's a nice in between, and it works well with the characters of both. Really, you could throw them in, and they both work well. So if you wanted characters from the Cinti Simple or you wanted characters from the Cinti Polygon, they would work well with these packs. And you've also got a scarecrow to scare people away from eating, all those birds from eating your corn. I'm going to ask, is this, can we? Yes, it can be animated. Good job. I'm having to double check because of the whole Ferris wheel situation, but yeah, I haven't been let down. And here we go into the barn. Beautiful. Pop in to another. Let's go into the low poly FPS. Let's go to the overview, and we've got some more buildings. Very simple thrown in. This is a very small pack, and if you were making a map. So, but more buildings to add to our collection of many buildings, and it just feels like it's a small part of the other pack that's thrown in. What's important is that we've got some smashed up cars, which is a nice addition to have. So we've got the auto service that we had from the other packs. We've got, so I'm not sure if this skyscraper is from the other pack, but this is a bank. It's got the bank signage on it, and this one has got office signage written on it. There you go. And if we look at the map, what was very interesting to see is that actually, let's put a fly cam on this. Even with such a small number of props, you're able to flesh out a nice FPS map for running around and shooting, pardon me, shooting each other in. So small number of buildings, small number of prefabs in this FPS pack, yet was enough really to get a good little run around shooty bang bang scene for your little FPS game. Nice addition to the bundle, because we do get some prefabs in here that we don't have in the other ones. Let's go into the interiors. We've got interior 1, interior 2, and then we'll have a look at the nature ones. So we'll do interior 1, interior 2, and office interior, and then we'll do nature, and then we'll end on the weapons. So if I go to the first interior one, we have a look at the overview, and we see that we get over here, let's go maximize, nice collection of things. We do notice that these are interactable. We've got the interactable versions over here, so the doors, okay, can come out and move, they pivot on the right place, and here are the non-interactable versions. So if you were going to have a fridge full up of things, you could lot it out to having this one. Be careful with your lods though, because things as simple as these and as low poly count as these, you are actually likely to start having more performance issues by throwing the lot management all over the place rather than just culling these out. Nice collection of food and drink in this interiors, showers. Bizarrely, only one version of the bathtub, and the bathtub always has water in it. Not too sure about that, to be honest. And as we see with these, we've got the walls with the windows cut out so you can actually see through them. If you were, then like we saw with the previous packs that don't have the windows cut out, because you get these interiors scenes, you can replace the other buildings walls with these ones that do have. But my gripe was, if you were going to purchase that other package, other asset separate, it would be nice to have those windows cut out in the walls as well. And we got some staircases. So the interiors, the first interior pack, nice and small. Collection of beds. It's a nice set of interiors. Even get Christmas tree and Christmas presents in there. I was blown away though, because I looked at, I've clicked play. They want to click play. Let's open number 2. This is interiors 2. I know what you're thinking. Oh my days, look how big this pack is. It is ridiculous, redonkulonk. We've got so many. Some of these, we've got color variations, and others are completely mesh changes as well. And unlike the other packs, we aren't seeing a lot of reused models from the other packs in these. It is a huge interior. We do have some food thrown in here, and summertime, like this burger we've seen in another pack, but other these are unique to this pack. A lot of interiors. Look at these, so much stuff in this pack. I wouldn't be able to go through it all. Now my gripe in the last pack is that there was no versions of the bathtub without water. Well, this version we do, because you've got the bundle, this massive bundle. Don't worry that the first interiors didn't have emptied bath. We've got it in the second one, so problem solved. So much stuff in this pack. You could really make like a Sims game with this. And here's all the different color versions of these and texture versions of these interior walls. Different shapes of them, different staircases, different floors, different chimneys. windows, and unlike the other packs we saw, yes, we've got glass that we can see through in these windows. Lovely touch. Different sets of doors, different styles of doors, different door frames, pre-made buildings. If you're too lazy, if you're like me and you don't want to have to make your own one, well, pre-made buildings for you, but enough parts for you to make your own buildings as well. The interiors too this is worth it just for this one in itself. It is a massive pack. The last interior is the office interior, and I love the office interior alone for the fact that it's got all the cleaning equipment in this pack. It's great. One, I wouldn't be able to have a review if I didn't have a gripe. Gripe is that the fish in the aquarium, it's solid. It's one mesh. We don't have a separated aquarium without the fish. We don't have the fish separate. We can't animate the fish. Yeah, destroys my immersion. I'm sorry. But not to worry, JustCreate will be making an update very soon with fishes that actually move. So it won't be a solid mesh. We'll have interactable fishes with this pack. Also, we don't have a version of the vending machine without the food in it, or version where we can actually animate it or make it move. So yeah, good that the fish update is coming soon, but don't worry. Moving on. Here we can actually look. So we've got ping pong, we've got pool, which is awesome. Haven't noticed any balls though. So we haven't got any balls, and you might notice there aren't any holes in the pool table. So I think is it one of those games where you're just supposed to bounce it off the sides? There is a game, I can't remember what it's called, but there is actually a game that does that. Is that billiards where you're just bound? There are no holes. There is somebody in chat, write the comment down of what it is. More pictures. Pardon me, more pictures. Plugs normally missed on assets. We've got plug sockets and light switches. Question about the light switch. Can we? Yes, light switches can be turned on and off. Important. Flip boards, brilliant. And then we've got the bathroom and the kitchen equipment here. So the bathroom here, you're going to be having plants in there. You've got kitchen food. So there's that burger again. And then we've got the equipment. Every office needs to have the comfy beanbag chairs. Chairs can't be swiveled, which is grab without them. We've got a version of the clothes racks with and without clothes, which are important to have. And we've got the lovely little cubicles down here. Brilliant. Little pods for having your meetings in. And then we've got the structured office equipment here for to build your office layout for the walls. And then you've got the pre-mades as well if you're lazy like me. Bundle this with the other interiors and then, you know, jobs are good. And the demo scene, do love the demo. Did I throw in an extended fly cam? No, let's do that. Let's put an extended fly cam and just fly around this demo quickly. These are the last interiors of the interior packs that you're getting in this, and it does make you feel like any office that you might have worked in the past. It's a great job. I really do like it. See what I mean about the aquarium? Are they dead? Is the water gel? Are they glued in place? It just doesn't work. And you've got all these lovely computers. Is that fax machine? It's a fax machine. Makes me think of that Netflix Glass Onion movie. Photocopiers, equipment, beautiful. Really feels like an office. I've got to say they've done a good job making the office. You've got laptops and you've also got desktop computers. There you go. And you've got these versions here which are that you can see inside, which don't have any ports or anything. And these ones here that don't. You notice that all of the equipment, the keyboards, the mice are wireless. There's even mobile phones thrown in this pack as well. Well, let's pop into the nature packs to have a look at those. You got the 4 seasons, which are basically the same models with the different color on the textures. So we've got spring, summer, nice collection of mushrooms. They've clumped them. Nice. We've got the flowers here. We've got summer. Obviously, we've got the brown hair for the autumn. And favourite is winter with the snow on there. How do you thinking? Is there enough in here to get a good scene? Well, if we pop over to the winter, let's have a look here. I'm going to add in a fly cam on here. Let's click play. So here is winter time, a winter wonderland, and as we see, yeah, it really does feel like we get enough to flesh out a little scene. And there's a little Santa. Hello, Santa. Oh, presents in a little sled. There's a snowman. Hello, Snowy the snowman. Nice little gifts they've thrown into this pack. Just to add more. It's quite cute indeed, isn't it? And the nature gradient pack, low poly gradient, we've got bits of terrain already made for us so we can pop in. We've got some rocks here with the grass on the top. We've got clouds. We've got some trees with fruit, without fruit. You've got your logs with mushrooms and flowers, signage, little tent, some more flowers, grass, rocks, twigs, and trees. And my favourite here is this collection here of the rocks here, the different steps and the meshes. Very simple. So again, it's one of those little bonus packs thrown in to this. If we pop over to the last of the natures, the bigger one, it's the nature pack. And again, as we can see, let's make that bit big, don't we? And now we've got a little rope bridge thrown in as well. A little house. Again, you've got the hanging lantern, your logs, more flowers, more grass variation. So this is like helping you flesh out your scenes. You've got again the tombstones that we've seen in a few other packs, different types of tombstones, and your crystals. This one doesn't have the particles flying off of it straight away, but we've got the particles that we've seen. So I do love that little particle effects that they've got going on. If we click play, is it going to have the particles playing? Are they just not on the, let's get out of that view. Boom. Here. No, they're not playing in there. Odd, because the other packs with the fireplaces and the campfires, we had the particles playing. Bizarre. Not to worry, it's in this bundle pack, so we're okay. And here we've got a bit of, like, you know, the bricks and the effects that you can have on there for adding onto a wall or something to show that it was a door frame. What's the demo like? Let's have a look at the demo. Oh, nice little demo laid out, I've got to say. Nothing flippable in there. I like it when you can't flip a demo scene. Oh my word. And there's the graves. We forgot to notice they actually get a mound of dirt with the grave as well. That's disgusting. Alright, last ones. The weapons. This is a huge pack. It's taking us forever to go through. And let's have a look at the pack of weapons. So these are RPG weapons. First off, bows are not animated. The bows are not animated, which really, you know, for an FPS, you would need them. I like them even animated for third person, but you can get away with it. So I will let that slide, because we do get a nice collection of different weapons. We've got the quivers here for our bow, for our arrows. We've got magic spell books and the Bible, and we've got different types of helmets, potions, spears here. We've got, oh, I love this one. Oh, look at that pike there. Oh, poke somebody with that one. Good collection of shields. Nice collection of axes, double-headed axes, big one, two-handed, single-handed axes, hammers, maces. Oh, sutusa, daggers. Oh, look at these knuckle weapons. Oh, lovely staff. Lovely collection of staffs here. Magical floating. You know it's a magical staff when there's something floating, not attached to anything else. Lovely collection of RPG weapons in here. Not like a huge, crazy size, but a good collection. Good size to get you going with your RPG game. Now, if you're wondering about where's the massive pack of weapons, well, it would be the low poly weapons. I was incredibly shocked when I clicked. If we go to overview 2 first, we go, look, nice collection of weapons here. We've got a Molotov with a flame going on here. We have an ammo, grenades. Look at that homemade baseball bat with nails put into it. Crowbar. Lovely collection of weapons. When you go to the overview, that's when you're like, oh my days, look at the size of the weapons you get in this pack. And because we saw the bow wasn't animated, I'm like, I'm a little bit skeptical about this pack. How usable is it? Well, let's just say there's enough components with each weapon to have you animate. So we've got the trigger, we've got chicka bow bow, chicka bow bow, chicka bow bow. We've got everything that your little heart could want in this to be animated. Yes. Everything. Lovely. Oh my word. Oh my word. So many different types of guns. Yes, there are. Yeah, the revolver does revolve. Wondering about the grenades though. Wondering about the grenades. Can we? Yes, you can pull out the ring. You can pull out the ring and throw it. Beautiful. Health. Energy boxes. A mine. A crate. Are they interactable ammo boxes? Come on, give us an interactable ammo. These ones, the big ones are. The big ones are interactable. Little ones not. Oh, a little bit of a shame. But, they're just for you to pick up and you click on. These, all the weapons have got enough parts to allow you to fire it, animate the fire mechanism, animate the reload mechanism as well. So everything that you could need in with your guns, then you've got it basically. Okay, which was a nice touch. Let's find some of these. Just I haven't even seen all of them. There's so many. I haven't seen all of them yet. Oh my word! Look at this, so lovely. This in itself. Oh my! I just keep saying that. This in itself is worth it. This in itself is worth the price of admission. Oh my word! Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, they are stunning. Oh, they are stunning. What about the can the legs come down? Can the leg, well, they've got the bullets separate, but can the legs come down? Oh no. That's oh, I found one gun. I found one gun that I'd like to be more modular, and that would be to have the legs come down. Brilliant. Oh my word. Oh my word. If you're wondering about shotguns, then yes, do not be concerned, my beautiful badgers. Boom, 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 because you can open up and load up your shotguns, and the pivots are all in the right places as well. Oh, sound effects provided by Messicola. Obviously, look, I didn't even need to, but whoosh, away it goes. Yes, it does. Oh my word. Sniper rifles, hunting rifles. Oh, Suchusa. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Yeah, Wild West. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. You can tell I'm happy. What a way to end this review on, and throw in some melee weapons, why don't you? Oh yes, please. And extendables, snipe scopes, and other whatnot, silencers and scopes. Oh yes, have them all, my friends, have them all, and a collection of bullets as well for your different guns. What a way to end this video. It is a massive bundle, $240 worth of stuff, and if you were to buy this bundle you'd get it for $80 normally, so that's $240 down to $80. And just to remind you, there will be updates coming soon to this pack, so there'll be more buildings, more interactable objects like the Ferris wheel, like the fishes, like the guillotines, like the blacksmith's tools, even more stuff coming in just 2 weeks time. So you can't really argue with the quality of this pack. And currently on a 50% sale, $240 worth of stuff for $40, that's a $200 saving. Who can argue with that one? I know I can't. So if you like these videos, want to see more, click on that big juicy red subscribe button. Tell all of your friends that this was a very long review because it's a very, 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 very big asset. And if you're wondering what to do with such very big assets, well, you know what? The publisher's name says it all, doesn't it? It's JustCreate. Oh well. If you want to get these amazing games, make amazing games with these assets, well, JustCreate. Low poly asset bundle from JustCreate, available on the Unity Asset Store. What a bargain. If you do like it, click it. Till next time. If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now, and down below there's that big juicy subscribe button, and right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.